So we actually just pulled you guys off stage. You guys presented a really interesting case study on your partnership, and specifically about YouTube and how you were able, Fullscreen was able to help GE create a very robust YouTube community. So first, let's start with you, Katrina. Tell us about the genesis of this partnership. How did you get in touch with Fullscreen, and what were some of the challenges that you approached them to try and solve for you guys?
Sure. So I think over the last couple of years, we've shifted our YouTube strategy to think about what is the platform about and how do we behave more endemically on the platform. So, it's not just a place where we kind of host the video that we need to get out there from our conference or from our advertising, but it's a place to build a community, which is a lot of work. And so we need some help with that. And so Fullscreen helped us really think about how do we just, from a hygiene perspective, organize the channel, thinking about the user first? How do we think about our media? And then how do we think about tapping into the creator community and understanding what people are really doing as users on YouTube?
Fullscreen, helps brands and media companies kind of get YouTube right at a very high level. We also have a massive network of creators on YouTube, tens of thousands of content creators that have grown up on this platform and are sort of the entertainment brands and personalities, for that younger generation.
So when GE came to you with their problems, from your perspective, why did you take the measures that you did to help them create this community?
Well, I think for any brand, you can't ignore YouTube. It's too big to ignore. You have to have a position on YouTube. Your brand equity has to travel there. But it's a platform that most brands haven't built internal disciplines around. So a lot of them are kind of flying blind when it comes to YouTube, particularly. It gets lumped into other social, and it is a social platform, but it's a very unique ecosystem that you have to have a deep understanding to kind of get right, and that's really, how we work with brands and how we work with GE, building and managing their actual home base on YouTube, their channel, which is sort of like kind of mission control for that brand on YouTube, as well as helping them get more out of their media dollars and targeting them and using them to drive follow-on views, subscribers, retargeting, all those good things. And then it evolved over time into actual content creation, not from Fullscreen turning on cameras and making content, but helping them find the right creators in this ecosystem that is YouTube to make content with. And that sort of was the evolution of the partnership.
We need to use visual channels to tell the GE story. If I say to you, Jenbacher gas engine, you're like going to go blank in the face. But if I start to show you what that looks like and where we build that and what it powers, it becomes a lot more compelling. And we did a lot of work with a lot of different visual channels, Instagram, Vine, and YouTube. And I think that, we had to think again about how do we go beyond what we have to say and understand what the community is doing and what we might add to their day and what they might wonder about the things that we create. And so it's really about building a content strategy around that.